What's good, everyone on YouTube? This is Very Melon Man, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Demon's Souls Remastered. Today marks a massive milestone for this Let's Play and for the progression of this character. As you can tell, the character's levels have been aligned in such a way that I'm able to use a certain weapon that you can read in the description of this episode's title right now.
Bravo. Thank you. Let me. I am a human.
We're gonna get it now, but first, No, that's a terrible spell. We're not gonna use fire spray here because it's not gonna help. Instead, we'll go for warding as a bit of a cushion. Because last episode, after so many painful attempts, we finally managed to make the Dirty Colossus and defeat him after dealing with literally endless swamp. Oh my god. Like, I have to be really quiet in that Let's Play, because after a while, after that many failures, you just have to be quiet in order to concentrate. Oh my god, right, hold on a second. No, you know what? I think that you have to be in human form in order for this to happen, so let's try talking to him. So we already know from the lore of this place that Maiden is purifying demon souls down here. The sixth saint of the church, Estrella, set on a pilgrimage to find the vow of defilement. Upon reaching the valley, Estrella took pity upon the abandoned masses. Her and her closest bodyguard, Gar of Linland, set off to help bring comfort to those awaiting their death. When the fog arrived, Estrella's faith shattered. She wholly accepted the fog, becoming a demon martyr here. Despite the rest of the clergy in the church turning against her, Gar stood by her side the entire time.
Go forth, Galvin. May you be unharmed.
Leave us, slayer of demons.
This is a sanctuary for the lost and wretched. There is nothing here for you to pillage and plunder. Please, leave quietly.
You will not turn back, will you?
No, I will not.
Come to death, Squire. May you rot in the deepest depths of the swamp. Why must you persist on a treadle path? You abandoned us long ago. What right do you have? We live humble lives. Leave us be.
That is Garl Vinland, the incredible dude. You know what? Since we're in body form here, might as well finally use the Ring of Herculean Strength so I can actually carry the stuff on me. This is a 50% buff to your current item burden. Dark silver armor passed down through generations of the Vinland family. Dark silver is the oldest known metal and is said to war off malice. Its weight significantly slows standard generation. So cool as it looks, we're not going to put it on because, oh my good god, would be over 50% equip burden. What I do want to put on, however, is the shield. So what's unique about this shield is that it's the only shield in the game that naturally blocks 100% magic damage as well as 100% physical damage. Add to the fact that it doesn't have a half-bad guard break for its level and utility, and this is one of those shields that people who PvP, and even people who want to go for the rest of the PvE, will realistically use the rest of the game. One of the oldest known metals, dark silver is said to war off malice and protects the use of all magic. So, in addition to this, if you put the shield on, you will, your magic defense will increase as well. And what happened there is that we used the warding spell to vastly increase our physical defense to the point where normally at this much base vitality we would basically normally be dead. We would die from one of those one-handed brand hits, but not this time. Had no choice.
Take your precious demon soul.
You're not the hero here. Nothing about your actions here is at all heroic. Nothing. Obtain the soul of an archdemon, the thick colorless fog shall oppress you no more. Me, you now progress onto World 1-3 if you wish. So before we do anything, we're just going to get inside here. Well, that's the first milestone down. We got an archdemon soul, meaning that we now have the ability to enter World 1-3. The second milestone was getting the broken sword in the previous... Well, first, okay, the milestones are get all your stats to the current level right here. The second milestone was getting the broken sword. A straight sword for broken blade, covered in rust, crusted with blood and utterly blunt. It has no attack power whatsoever. The third milestone was, defeating Maiden Astrea in the first place. A bonus milestone was getting the Dark Silver Shield. And the fourth milestone is actually getting the Flame Lurker. Because you can actually do all of that before being the Flame Lurker, if you're good enough.
What do you need? If it be a blacksmith.
All you need is the broken sword as it is. Don't upgrade it, and have the pure blood demon soul. Before we do that, let's read it. The soul of Maiden Estrella become demon. The soul of Maiden Estrella become demon instead of the soul of the demon that the other boss soul weapons have. That's important because Maiden, remember, Sage Drake told us that Alant, the Archdemon of World 3, as well as Maiden Estrella, all were human beings who accepted the fog and willingly became demons.
All done. And be gone.
Physical and magic attack are set at 100 with a bonus 46 due to our stats, but what's really important is the fact that it scales in damage with the luck stat. A white iron straight sword forged from the soul of the demon Maiden Estrella. Bolstered by that mercurial human quality or each and all birth, the sword is known as a sword of nobility. And that sentence there hints at the fact that you need to have luck in order to increase this weapon's damage. With just these base stats, it's powerful enough to one-hit dudes that were to survive a buffed Crisp Blade plus 3 with Enchant Weapon. The Crushing Battle Axe plus 1 is basically the strength build equivalent of the Crushing Falcon plus 1 for magic builds and the Blessed Mace plus 1 for faith builds. Strength weapon, a weapon that scales with strength to get you started on the idea of using weapons that scale with a preferred damage stat. The Blueblood sword, the way you acquire it and the amount of time it takes to even get it, it makes it feel like one of those classic ultimate weapons from your classic Japanese JRPGs like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest or some such, where the way you have to use a pure blooded maiden's soul to return the weapon's power to its former glory, it really feels like an Excalibur and the Rust type of thing. Like, the sword's incredible power was always there, it just needed to come back to life. And it's a good reason for that, because this sword is literally the whole reason our build exists. And I feel really nice that I have it now.
now finished. May thy strength.
Since this episode would be really short if it was nothing but me taking care of the last of World 5. Let's handle this right now. First, let's go back and take care of our deposit the Garl Vinland Dark Silver set, because that's the whole reason it's so heavy. Whole reason right now.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch. You have a heart of gold. You. Have you seen my corporeal flesh? Has my body gone rotten?
Thou see, then touch it. I keep the candle. I am here for thee.
I'm sorry. Please, leave me alone. Ah, who are you? I don't remember anything. Ah, who are you?
I can forge weapons for you. Well, Ed's still up to his old ways, is he?
Pretty much.
Even the demons don't know what to do with him, Yeah, that's sightsee. Back in my younger years, I had the strength of an ox. The miners would always ask me to clear out the bear bugs, which I pummeled with my bare hands. But even I couldn't beat them. So, I lobbed them into the lava pits.
Which is why we have to deal with them down there.
I'm pretty strong myself. But even I don't compare to Ed. He's a beast, I tell you. The man must eat dragon tails and wrestle stones. If you heed my advice, you'll avoid crossing him. I reckon he'd prove a lot more trouble than most demons.
Well, he is your brother. And hey, I don't...
Deep inside Stonefang Mine is the bones of the dragon. Deep inside bones is
Alright.
No interest, I can tell you. You're not going to laugh.
Says you, buddy. I just killed an archdemon. I'm gonna kill another one. This guy there, you might have seen in the intro title screen. Okay. For the first time, we got killed in a world when we were in human form. So now, everything regarding world tendencies has been reset. So basically, what's really important about this boss is that if you defeated the Vanguard in the tutorial, like I failed to do, the Dragon God will be here to kill you and send you to the Nexus proper. If you can call it that, the first phase is avoiding his line sight so that you can avoid his megaton one-hit kill you without warding punches. Second phase is avoiding his eyesight so that you can avoid his one-hit kill without Ring of Flame Resistance Fire Breath. That is the Dragon God. More of a puzzle than a proper boss fight. And our second archdemon. Ages ago, a fire demon was imprisoned in an underground temple littered with the bones of dragons. Beyond the prison, in a sea of lava, are the resting bones of a dragon of unfathomable size. The underground shrine was constructed both to worship and imprison the dragon god. The miners' ancestors were inspired to faith by the great dragon bones and paid their due respects by maintaining the shrine with great care. We'll go to 20 luck, then stop there.